Time is 6 o'clock. Good evening. You're listening to Citizen FM News at 6. I am Deborah Innocent. President Bola Tinubu has departed for Paris to join world leaders in Paris, France, to review and sign a new global financial pact that places vulnerable countries on a priority list for support and investment following the devastating impact of climate change, the energy crisis, and the COVID-19 pandemic. In a statement issued on Monday by Dele Alake, Special Advisor, Special Duties, Communication and Strategy, the presidents will attend the two-day summit on June 22nd and 23rd, which will explore opportunities to restore fiscal space to countries dealing with difficult short-term financial challenges, specifically the most indebted. President Tinubu and other global leaders, multilateral institutions, financial experts and economists will take a more comprehensive approach to the recovery of economies from the COVID-19 pandemic and rising poverty, with the goal of providing access to finance and investment that will leverage inclusive growth. The president will return on Saturday, accompanied by members of the Presidential Policy Advisory Council, along with other government officials. The People's Democratic Party and its candidates in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, still have 74 more witnesses to call to testify at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal in Abuja, the nation's capital. Out of the 100 witnesses expected to be called by the opposition party to prove its case, 26 witnesses have so far been examined. Following the emergence of the then candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, as Nigeria's president, the PDP challenged the outcome of the February 25th presidential election. Runner-up Abubakar, a former vice president, is one of the aggrieved parties before the tribunal, asking the court to nullify Tinubu's victory. Others include the Labour Party and its presidential candidate, Peter Obi, who came third in the keenly contested election. Former Benue State Governor Samuel Otom has been taken into custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Otom was invited for questioning by the Anti-Graft Agency for alleged misappropriation of funds a month after leaving office. The ex-Benue governor arrived at the Abuja office of the EFCC on Tuesday morning and was sighted walking into the building of the Anti-Graft Agency. Benue State is said to have a debt profile of 187.7 billion naira. The police have engaged the services of Anambra State's vigilante operatives to arrest some fleeing gunmen who escaped with gun injuries after an attack by security operatives at Okija, Ihiala local council of the state. Some heavily armed gunmen on Monday ambushed operatives of the AVG in Okija, but were repelled. During the encounter, 2 gunmen were killed and 2 AK-47 rifles were recovered from them, while some gang members escaped with bullet injuries. To track them, the State Police Command, through its spokesperson, Tochukwu Ikenga, who confirmed the incident, said their men have inspected the scene of the event and gone into partnership with the AVG to ensure that the fleeing suspects were all apprehended. The United Nations Children Fund, in partnership with European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid, has launched a groundbreaking program to expedite life-saving responses and deliver essential nutrition, sanitation, and hygiene supplies to children in Nigeria's conflict-affected northeast region. According to a statement by UNICEF country representative Christian Mundwait, the new collaboration between the two agencies targets those living in crowded camps for displaced persons and conflict-stricken locations throughout the region. UNICEF revealed that the life-changing initiative is aimed at uplifting the lives of nearly 88,000 people, including nearly 50,000 severely acute malnourished children, with generous funding from the European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid. It added that through the coordination of the rapid response mechanism, the action would seek to reach the most undeserved communities in hard-to-reach locations with a life-saving integrated package of nutrition and wash assistance to address their immediate needs. The warring military factions in Sudan have accused each other of violating the latest temporary ceasefire. The Sudanese army said the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) had carried out an attack in North Darfur for a second consecutive day. On Monday, the Red Cross said the ceasefire was not being respected and they had to abort an operation to transfer wounded soldiers to a hospital. Earlier, residents in the capital, Khartoum, reported a lull in fighting, saying they had heard no airstrikes, artillery, or other fighting there. France has requested an invitation to attend a BRICS summit scheduled to take place in South Africa in August, the country's foreign minister said. BRICS is an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It is seen by some as an alternative to the G7 group of developed nations who have been highly critical of China and Russia. South Africa is currently holding the BRICS presidency. Chelsea sealed their swoop for France forward Christopher Nkunku from RB Leipzig in a deal worth a reported £63 million on Tuesday. Nkunku had already agreed a pre-contract with the Premier League club in December and has now rubber-stamped his move to Stamford Bridge. The 25-year-old has put pen to paper on a lucrative 6-year contract with the Blues, who are embarking on a close season overhaul as they look to bounce back from a dismal campaign. Paris Saint-Germain forward Kylian Mbappe has said he deserves to win the prestigious Ballon d'Or award for the year. The France international believes he has fulfilled the criteria to win the award this year, despite a successful year also for the likes of Lionel Messi and Manchester City's goal poacher Erling Haaland. Recall Mbappe guided the French national team to the FIFA World Cup final, where he scored a hat-trick against Argentina, only to be piped to the trophy on penalties. The Frenchman, aside from picking up a silver medal, won the Golden Boot amid widespread plaudits for his inspiring performance. Back at his club side, Mbappe helped PSG finish the season as the League One champions. And that's the Citizen FM news on the hour at 6 o'clock. I am Deborah Innocent. Good afternoon.
Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM.